Hello and welcome to another episode of Unboxing with Paul. And today I'm very excited to bring you Logitech's G203, one of Logitech's budget mice. Let's take a look at it. This mouse retails for $39.99, although I found it on sale on Amazon for $19.99, so you can do the same by clicking below. In the box, we get the actual wired mouse, as well as an instruction manual and a sticker. I forgot that was not listed in the list of things that were included here, but nonetheless, we get a Logitech sticker. That was an added bonus I was not expecting, and I'm happy to have it. Okay, so to reiterate, this is actually not an instruction manual. This is an important safety, compliance, and warranty information, as there are no actual instructions listed anywhere on this little pamphlet. This features 6 total buttons. In addition to the normal 1 and 2 buttons that we have for the right and left click, it also features 2 side-mounted buttons that can be programmable to whatever hotkey you would like. We also have a scrolling wheel as well as a middle button that I'm going to find out for you what exactly it does. Now, if I am not mistaken, this is a wired RGB mouse with a 1 millisecond response time and a max DPI of 8000, and again, a total of 6 buttons. Light Sync RGB, which is Logitech's own in-house RGB sync, so that you can go ahead and sync up all your various RGB devices to have the same pulsating rhythm, or to have the same pattern going along, or have the same color going along, just so that they all coordinate nicely. And in addition to that, this features a 32-bit ARM processor, which I'm going to find out just how weak or how strong that is. It might not mean much, but if it does in fact mean what I think it means that this has its own processing unit that does its own processing before it gets delivered to the computer, which may or may not be a good thing. Last but not least, this also features a 2-year manufacturer's warranty, which is more than a lot of other manufacturers have, as usually they have either a 6-month, a 1-year manufacturer's warranty. This is a fairly average and typical size mouse. There's nothing special or particular about it, besides the fact that it has RGB and the 6 programmable buttons, and just a little bit higher quality or craftsmanship that you will experience with the majority of other mice. But again, very, very similar in size and in dimensions and in width to the Logitech M100, which is a Logitech's run-of-the-mill mouse that starts at $9.99, so $10. And this one starts at $40, but again, you can get it on sale for $20. They are also very similar in size, as the Logitech G203 comes in at 90 grams versus the Logitech M100 that has no RGB and comes in at 85 grams. So literally a 5-gram difference, and maybe it could be attributed to just the RGB, or in addition to that, the other buttons that we do have included in here. So let's go ahead and plug up this Logitech G203 mouse and see what all the fuzz is about. And oh my god, immediately, the moment I plugged it in, it just lit up. Once you plug this in, it's pretty much plug and play. Like, it will show up all of the little RGB. It will work as intended. However, you will have to go to the Logitech G Hub in order for you to be able to download the G Sync RGB software, which will allow you to not only sync your multiple Logitech RGB devices together, it's also going to allow you to control them and be able to assign not only different colors, different moods, so on and so on, a much higher customizability than what you would normally be presented with. That's so fucking loud, bro. Holy shit, man. And I guess it had just been a little bit since I've clicked on a Logitech mouse. Logitech just makes good mice to begin with. Even the slovenly and the very, very cheap M100 feels clicky, feels good. However, the G203 feels just a little bit springier. I did see something about that in the website about it, saying that these were a little bit higher quality. They were spring tensioned buttons, and I can definitely notice that a little bit, just because the buttons do feel just a little clicker, just a little springier. That they release the jump back a little bit faster than they would on the M100. However, at the end of the day, Logitech makes great mice regardless of what budget you are at. So once you're in the G-Sync software, you will be able to set the report rate, whether you want 1,000 report rates per second set to your computer, 500, 250, or even 125. In addition to that, you have selectable DPIs between 400, 800, 1600, and 3200. And I believe we can crank it all the way up to 8,000 in case you want to just that, the extra oomph whenever you're playing your video games. And then you can always adjust that and you can change it. Wow, that is so fast. Holy cow. I believe when you set your DPI to 8,000, you move your mouse a 1/4 inch and the whole cursor will dash across the whole screen. So I'm not sure how well you guys can see that in here, but here, all the way to the left, watch me move the mouse. All the way to the left, watch me move it. How far did that move? And that went all across the screen. That's pretty fast. That's pretty flipping good. I don't think I would want it that fast. That's pretty flipping fast. Like, holy cow. Like, I thought I was used to fast DPIs. That's fast. That's really fast. Like, holy cow. That is fast. Oh, and you can also adjust the DPI speeds so you can toggle between these settings that you've actually preset to determine values. You can actually assign your keys, right? So in addition to the primary click and the secondary click, which is the right and left click that we've all come to know and love. And okay, so I guess that's what the middle button is for. This one is going to be cycling. This little middle button right below your scroll wheel is going to be for your DPI selection. And I see it's going to allow us to cycle through those presets that you previously picked. The side buttons are automatically programmed to be forward and back. Not only do we have presets for color wave, breathing, color blend, screen sampler, audio visualizer. Okay, let's go for the breathing. The cool thing about this Logitech RGB mouse is that it is able to coordinate not only with an audio visualizer, not only with the sound you're playing, it is also able to sample your screen, and it is able to enhance the mood that you're having, or able to enhance whatever mood that you're having, right? Just because sometimes you're playing video games and you have gunshots, and then whenever you're getting damage to your health, you'll have the red circle or a red square go around your screen. Whenever you have your mouse doing that, that just elevates the experience. That just immerses you into the experience, into whatever media, into whatever content you be consuming, just a little bit more. Once you actually set your actual RGB, we have set the breathing preset to the blue for it to be pulsating within 1500 milliseconds. Go ahead and let me know in the comments. What are your thoughts on this mouse? Would you pick something up like this? Or can you suggest me other comparable mice in the similar price range, just so I can go ahead and test them out or even do a head-to-head? And as always, thanks for watching.